It is possible that most of us believe that this generation is vastly superior in its intellectual capacity to its ancestors. It is possible for us to believe that we know better than our fathers or forefathers or ancestors. And it is possible that we believe that we worship logic and reason much more than everybody else did because they were superstitious idiots. Assume for a moment that is the case. Then of all the people, the burden is on you to ensure that you never open your mouth on a subject unless and until you are informed of the facts. So the next time, even if you're not aware of the tradition or you're not aware of the facts, but somebody chooses to shoot from the hip or comment and he's not in a position to back it up, do you have at least a semblance of duty to ask him what is the basis of his opinion or her opinion? I would say so. If we are comfortable making fun of our own traditions because we believe it's superstition, then the question is, do we have a problem with the tradition or do we have a problem with the question of superstition? If we have a problem with superstition, regardless of where it comes from, you must be in a position to question it. And regardless of the number of people who hold that particular opinion, because if you decide to raise questions, only if the number of people on the opposite side is less, then that will make you a coward. If there are more people opposing you and you do not have the guts to raise the question, then clearly it's a position of convenience. So when the media constantly talks about this particular issue, honestly touch your hearts and tell me how many of you decided to voice your opinion on social media, asking what is the basis of the media's opinion. How many of you decided to use your platforms, your Twitter handles, your Facebook platforms or WhatsApp groups, or all the favorite platforms for, they say, this particular generation, to ask them these fundamental, simple questions? Why? Because the issue does not affect you. It doesn't concern you. Had this been a campaign with respect to a non-dharmic institution or a non-Hindu institution, would some of us have not felt that this is unfair treatment to a minority religious institution? We would have. It's not wrong. If you see injustice happening to any institution, regardless of its faith, you have a right to question it. There's no doubting it at all. Whether it's minority or majority really doesn't make a difference. But you would have raised your voice, yes or no. But when it comes to your own institutions, there is a fundamental reluctance to stand up for it. Why? Is it because you're ashamed of your identity? Is it because you're ashamed of your history, your traditions? But how can you be ashamed of something if you don't understand it? Then neither should you be proud of it, nor should you be ashamed of it. But why is your default setting that of being embarrassed? If you do not understand something, then the point is you must be undecided about it, correct? Then neither should you be pro or con, for or against. But the default setting seems to be always against in most places when it comes to our own traditions. It goes to the question of identity. The root of this particular issue is identity.